right, Christine, we're ready?
I'm working on it right
Okay.
now.
You just let me know when you're good.
These are the few seconds that we go.
Yep, no problem.
We're on it.
All righty, we'll call this meeting to order. We've got the one thing to close out our budget year. Heather, are you presenting that real quick? Okay.
It is on. So good afternoon, Mayor and Council. So we basically hold like a special call meeting to make sure that we need to wrap up anything from current fiscal year as of through tomorrow. Right now, all of our departments look good, so we don't need to do any budget amendments. Our ordinance is good. So basically now we'll be moving over to like fund balance stuff when I start working on the financial statements. So today I have for you the assignment for the Park Development Fund. So at the end of last fiscal year, we had $30,868 designated for the Park Development Fund. And in prior years, you have reserved any funds or profit that was made from the golf tournament, as well as any donations to the Park Development Fund. And for this fiscal year, the golf tournament's proceeds less expenses was $2,650, and we had $71 of donations made to the Park Development Fund. So that's a total of $2,721 to be reserved, to bring our total amount to $33,589. So that's what I'm presenting for you tonight. So I'll appear, or this afternoon, sorry.
Afternoon, yeah.
It's the evening. So if you'll just make a motion, then I will make the change in the financial statements.
All right, do we have any questions? Okay. Do we have a motion to assign $33,589 to future park development for fiscal year 2026?
Make a motion?
Okay, a motion, a second?
Second.
Okay, motion, a second, any discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? All right, motion carries.
And just to let you know too, I went and was looking at last year's, and we only made like $600 on the golf tournament
Oh, so
last fiscal year.
big jump.
And so it was a
Yeah,
big
it's a
jump
big
this
jump.
year. And now I think as we moved back to
Change of
code,
venue.
and the change in venue saved us some, we were able to make more money.
Yeah.
So I just-
And we've just, the last couple of years had a big uptick, but that was the big difference.
Yeah.
But we've had a lot more teams playing
Yeah.
in it, which has been really helpful. So good job to Parks and Rec, and thanks for covering that, yeah.
So I don't know if you want to mention.
Yeah, I guess I'll mention one other thing. So we didn't have it on the agenda, and it kind of came as a possible suggestion. Heather was looking at, our unassigned fund balance being so much higher above our range of our policy. And of course, we had the agenda item a while back about what to do with the excess, following our policy. And y'all tabled it because of the library thing, which made sense. So one thing, and we could bring it back at the July meeting, I may do it if you all want to consider it, but we have a fund balance, we have a bunch of these small fund balance designations. So we have it for Park Development Fund. We have one for fee in lieu of, which is where they pay cash to not do a sidewalk, and then we can use that money for greenway development. So that's a fund balance. And then we have one for capital projects that's got, over $2 million in it. We've got one for, and I not forgot about it, but she reminded me, we have a library, small designation for library projects, $50,000, and it's in our financial statements. So just like this one. And these are all separate from what we have in unassigned fund balance that's, not appropriated for anything. Is maybe you might want to consider, especially if this moves forward with our joint project with the library to try and get a library built here, with the county, to try and get the library built, is maybe move some of that unassigned fund balance into the library fund balance designation. We only have 50,000 in there. And some of this may seem like, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but maybe you might want to move some of that unassigned, and it's a good gesture to the county as we try and move these discussions forward.
That's what I was going to say, it'd be a good look for the county, since they've asked us to
Yeah,
partner with them in
Yes.
this, to show them a good faith that we've
Right.
moved this money to
Right.
designated.
So Heather brought that up, and I said, well, maybe we could talk about, we didn't really have enough time
He
to
was
think
at a
about.
conference at the end of last week, and it like kind of came to me, so
Yeah.
talked
Yep.
this morning.
Yep.
Could y'all work on something for the July meeting?
Yeah, so maybe in the, I mean, if y'all saw an interest,
Yeah.
and you can't really get into it and make it, just because technically we can't add stuff to this discussion unless all councils here. But if y'all are interested, we can put something on the agenda.
Does
for-
that make sense?
We're going to build that count up anyway eventually.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And, you know, you can either just take it right from unassigned, whatever amount, let's say you want to appropriate, you can take it right from unassigned fund or from this fund balance. But back to Jim's comment and what we thought is, it is a good action or potential gesture by y'all to, hey, we're planning more for this, which you are, at least you're behind trying to come together on a joint project to get this done. So I haven't heard anything more from the county recently about it, but we're supposed to be doing that, memorandum of understanding with them and them designating a architect for the project and so forth. So I'll follow up again if I don't hear anything.
I've heard from
the
Sheila
county, but-
mentioned to me, I saw her today.
Okay.
She mentioned to me that was in the works.
Good.
So.
Good, thanks for
Yeah.
sharing that, okay. So that's, yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll work on something to do that, and,
And thank y'all both for.
that's, yeah, sure. All
All
right,
right.
thanks, Heather.
Anything else, Councilman? All right, we got a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Okay, motion to adjourn in a second? Second. Any discussion? Hearing all those in favor of adjourn, say aye. Aye. We are adjourned.
Hey, do you know anything about people going around cleaning up storm debris?
There's the contract